All right, so I'm super excited to have this. This is the Genmitsu 4th axis rotary kit. Move that over there. So this is the 4th axis rotary kit for their 4030, the Prover 6050. I don't plan on using it with either of those. I've got a different CNC machine, but I'm just working on doing that separately. I will be building it and doing some videos on it, but I really wanted a 4th axis to try out, and this is going to give me a great ability to do that. So with this kit, super well put together, super well made. Just the bulk of it, the heft of the actual setup is fantastic. It's already pre-laid out, so you've got a large mounting plate on the bottom. This rear head has your index point, and it can move into a few different positions here. So I can unscrew this piece here. Zoom in on that. So you can unscrew these 4 screws on either side, and I can move it to these other mounting holes depending on stock. So you do have, obviously, I can loosen this bolt here, and I can move this forward and backwards. So if I'm needing to adjust for stock quickly within this distance, I can, but if I do have something that's short, I can move that whole piece and get even more adjustability out of it. The chuck is very substantial. I'll just zoom back out here. The chuck on this is very substantial and super easy to adjust. It does come with the wrenches. So here I'm spinning it open. So the teeth are now opening. And then you've got 2 wrenches. Once you get your stock chucked up, you've got 2 wrenches to basically put force on the chuck to make sure that it stays put. The jaws are reversible as well, so you can see on here the jaws. Let me just grab the camera here maybe. So you can see here the stepped jaws. So you can actually pop these out, turn them around, and open up your jaw space so you can get larger stock in there, which is a great feature. You've got a NEMA 23 stepper motor here, and then it's pre-wired. Now they do have it wired up for their control box, so it just has a JST connector on it. So when I hook it up to mine, my plan is to go from just make a small chunk of cable that goes from this JST out to a opposite JST and then back to my control board for my CNC. But if you had the actual Genmitsu one, it'd be very straightforward, and you just connect it to their control box. Also in the box, I'll put this back here. Also in the box, which is nice, again, this is the full kit. So in the box you get all the mounting screws and mounting hardware. So this comes with all the T-nuts you would need. So with this plate, basically you've got all these different mounting holes. So what you're looking to do is index a spot on your CNC bed and then set up the holes so that you can permanently mount it. So when you don't need it, you take it away. When you put it on, you can mount it, and you could set a 0 point so that, again, you've got a known reference point. You've got a super solid, sturdy base. You're not having to re-find your 0 or your home position every time. So yeah, this kit is great. Again, the manual, if you have one of the Genmitsu CNCs, is quite good. It goes through, step by step how to set the plate, how to find your position, where you want, your motor to be, and how you want that lined up. So yeah, it's very well documented, and I think they did a great job of that. Like I said, I'm planning to use it with my own CNC. Certainly anybody could do that as well, but it is kind of designed as a plug and play, or it is designed as a plug and play option for their existing routers and CNC machines. But definitely, I've looked at a few. This is the first one I have, but I've looked at a few other rotaries. This is the most complete kit where you don't have to, wire in your own stepper. You don't have to jury rig something. So this is definitely good value for the money. I'm not saying it's inexpensive. It's well built. There is a cost to that, but I think the cost is justified as soon as you check out just how sturdy and well set up this is, and easy to use. Some of the issues with getting a fourth axis set up is making sure that the plates are all aligned, that the different heights for your for your chuck is set up, that you have a good chuck, also makes a big difference. Again, this one is quite adjustable, and I think will work for a lot of hobbyists. It gives you a good amount of clearance. Again, that's going to be the thing that where a lot of them differ. You can certainly spend more to get a little more clearance, but I think this is a good middle ground of a reasonable price, a very sturdy setup and package, but also gives you enough flexibility to turn out things like cane handles, chest pieces, different things like that could easily be done on here. So like I said, I look forward to getting it into my shop and set up on my CNC once it arrives. So hopefully in the next month or so, I'll get to start actually putting it in. I've got some chest pieces that I'm hoping to be able to do. But yeah, get that set up and running. But overall, super solid kit, and can't wait to get it set up. Thanks for your time.